rubber hose, stuff it in your mouth and down your throat, up your nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes, and it don't matter if you're straight or gay. You should fuck yourself anyway.
Devil made me do it. What are we looking at today? Looking at single cut Brew Smiths. Heavy Bots of Lead. I think this one actually, well, of the three choices, I think it was the lowest ABV. The lowest of all of them that NIHAP sent was 9.5. This one weighs in at 10. Somewhere on here. 10, right? 11. Okay, I lied. It's 11. It was the least of the three, though. But I'm already screwing this up. It says best served between 48 and 55 degrees. So we can shoot the shit for 45 minutes before I even open this. Heavy Bots of Lead. I could just put the can down my pants. Nothing like a little camo toe in the afternoon. Okay. Gym mode. Firefly. Low. Medium. Oh God. You know, it doesn't look like it would fail. It looks like motor oil. Okay. Does this say, was this the peanut butter one? Heavy Bots of Lead Imperial Stout, an ale brewed with cocoa and vanilla. Nope, this was not the peanut butter one. Ron White says hi. High West Whiskey Double Rye. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it's full on that. Jay from Elite Ammunition, if he ever hears me say this, which he didn't obviously hear me say, would it be possible to turn a Smith & Wesson 40-06 Ed's gun, one that Jules gave me, into a 10mm? Because that would be badass. Ed's gun converted to a 10mm. Okay, that dark licorice smell, but instead of just going to black licorice for me, it's kind of like black liquor chocolate. Black liquor chocolate. Okay, 11%. It's a big can, because, you know, Miss 27, you know the thing. Cheers. A lot of the, actually it takes the smell and it kind of runs with it. While you're drinking it, it's another one of those ones that is like liquid lubricant. You know, McLean would know. He's never mind. just gets pissy if I don't say nice things about him. I guess I got nothing to say at all. Fuck him. Okay, on the Hey Liv, we got Mike saying Burdan primed brass is reloadable with a little modifying. Well, I guess that would be I think I have watched a video on that, Mike. Thanks for reminding me of that. But that'd be with the amount of normal amounts of brass that, I mean, okay, I think I have a thing of, I got a half a bucket of 40 cal and almost an entire bucket of 9mm brass that has been deprimed and tumbled. Meanwhile, over there, I don't even know. I've got, if I actually was doing it and into it, which I am, I'll go with moderately, not completely, but moderately disappointed in myself and the economy and liberal Democrats, which I wish would all perish in a rooftop incident, because they evidently, for the most part, they don't love the United States of America. They don't love the children. They don't love the next generation. I just don't. Someone would need to explain the whole mentality to me. You don't care about, I mean, what is it? Do you just, either that or you're so ignorant and narrow-minded that you just want to watch the United States tumble into a shithole because you can't admit that Trump was, at least for overall, because I know, overall for the United States of America and the world. Exactly what the fuck does it mean when we have people from Australia and England and all them standing up and saying, people of the United States, because the ships came one by one. Sorry, I digress. It's a good song though. Yes. People of the United States, you need to pull your ever-loving heads out of your ass and realize that the people that don't want to vote for Trump are basically fucking over the dreams of the rest of the world. Rich on the wrong video, well, in the club, which the club isn't anymore, says cheers clubbers, and then Smile Money says missed it, cheers. Now, first in was Rich saying cheers all, and DFC saying podium. That's it, grasping the silver. See, this just illustrates how she's proud of everything. She's like, look at my eyes, look at my hair, look at my nipples, look at my side boob, and look at my ass. You could dent a cast iron frying pan smacking that ass. Cold-hearted bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Then on his other account, why do you feel why don't, instead of having to use both of your accounts, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, Ford lover, but I am saying, why, if you're going to make 20 comments, 10 with each of your accounts, why don't you just make 20 on one of them? Make up your goddamn mind, okay? I mean, and which one, if you get rid of the newer account, my liver will probably love you more, because the first one's 2 thumbs up and 2 shots, then the next one is 2 thumbs up and 4 shots. Then, finally, some good Finn food. Poco says there's food, but it isn't. Yeah, I've kind of had this digestive tract issue. I'm sure Sharky will. He can snap a picture. He'll snap a picture of this tomorrow, and give me a hell yeah, because that right there is just Murica. You want to plant potatoes in there and then go shooting. The field that is. She's okay. Just so much. There was just so much awesome in that picture. I bet you she even had I bet you she took her hat off. It had a big old American flag on the inside. Okay, so I finally put together the 3 kits. And evidently I need to put them in bags or in separate boxes or something, because I am not going to go back to this video and remind myself. I suppose I could take something like, they're all different materials. It just won't work. They have to go in like a bag or something. But here's the deal. We have A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, whatever, in this particular moment in time, because after this, it'll all be lost to time itself. Right, Sharky? Something else you didn't shoot. Choice number 1 for the Battleship winner will be the camping card multi-tool. I think this is kind of cool. I like the fact that it has a ferrule rod, and I can never remember if that top loop is enough that you could put a keychain. Oh yeah, you'd be able to put a keychain through there. Huh. It'd be like a big dangly thing though if it was hanging from my... I like to try to keep the ignition stuff to it. Oh, it's got a bottle opener. Ooh. Fire starter, bottle opener. The rest of it, who gives a shit, really? Oh, I think it's got a little screwdriver. Huh. Flat screwdriver, pry bar, fire starter, can opener. Oh yeah, can opener. Oh, like paint can opener. Bottle opener. Ferrule rod striker. Why does that have to be serrated? According to their directions, the spiky side right there by my chin. Hey McLean. That's the ferrule rod striker. I would think it'd be the other side unless they got the picture wrong. All you need is a 90 degree. Anywhere on the goddamn thing. Inch ruler means McLean could use it to measure his dick. Tent peg puller will hook. Sundial, heck yeah, because I have done the sundial thing so many times in my... Okay, so the multi-tool, the fast-acting cooling towel, and the Fiachi weapon light. 1. 2 is the thermal capsule, so you can keep your cell phone from either overheating or being too cold. Even though it's a cheap ass flashlight, I think was like $9 for this kit. The flashlight works good. I even recommended this to Lily and bought one for her. And then kind of a Leatherman knot multi-tool. Come on. Let's just get to the chase. It's all shit. If it was so fucking awesome, I wouldn't be giving it away. Okay, actually, kit number 3, 2 out of 3, I went, these losers don't deserve this stuff. First, And I did a review on this, and it was in a battle box or a crate club, doesn't matter, one of the two of them. Wasn't in a tack pack because they fired me. It's a dildo, an inflatable dildo flashlight. Oh, this is way too much work. It's lightweight, flexible, offers a variety of lighting options, LEDs, USB compatible. It's 34 inches long, which makes it 33 and a half inches longer than McLean's penis. And it's just a light. It's an inflatable light. It's a dildo. It's an inflatable dildo with LEDs up the center of it. You can hang it. And I mean, I don't know, I'm in the video somewhere in here. I actually lit the thing up. It does work good. This has been sitting over there, and do I really even want to get rid of this? And I'm like, okay. So the dildo that lights up, Hook and Vivian, or Blue Vivian. That's what I was going to do last night, and then I fell asleep. I was going to go on eBay and look for that model. I've actually found the same color as Vivian, a 1/65th scale. I don't know. It was, like 4 times the size of that one. A portable gear hanger. It's just a series of hooks. Complete shit. Okay. And a pokey thing. It's set up to be a scout carry. I've actually had this a long time. It spent quite a bit of time in the knife box, and then I think I carried it for a while. I mean, it's got signs that it was being used, but evidently I decided still not bad. I mean, fuck you, McLean. The shit's free. You don't even play the game. Nice little, This is the same. Oh, this is. I'm gonna say this is just a picture somewhere else in time where we get a nicer one of her asses. She's bent over the pool table. Okay, so that's kit number 3. Then the person. If you are the person that finds Colonel Mustard, and not only did you find Colonel Mustard, you had to win. So let's just I hate to jinx somebody. Who should I jinx? Because I know I can't say Cobra because he's a huge. Oh my God! You threw that out there. Now I'm fucked. It's Poco's board. I can say Poco. Let's just say Poco finds Colonel Mustard, and then we have the drawing, and I draw Poco's name. He won the game and found Colonel Mustard, and that is going to be, and I thought this was so gracious of Christopher. He's like, I'm willing, just go ahead. So, if you find Colonel Mustard, and you win, Christopher, along with company, wants you to have his 1911 Smith & Wesson that he bought from David J. fucking Brown, and he hasn't even held this in his hand yet. And yet, he wants one of you to have it. It has... Sorry about that, Billy. Fuck you, Billy. I'm sorry, Billy. I don't want this to be a wedge in our relationship. It has... night sights, actual night sights. So here's a range toy gun that they put frickin' night sights on, but the Performance Center, which is one that I have, which is designed as like the ultimate carry gun, they don't put night sights on that. Smith & Wesson, you make no fucking sense at all. On the other hand, they do have the high-end barrel bushing in this, along with the Performance Center. And I told Christopher, I said, I got an idea to raise the value of this. He said, what's that? And I said, right here, baby. I am going to mushroom stamp this bitch right now. Those serrations feel pretty good, Christopher. Right now he's like, no! Fresh. Okay, so if you actually find if you actually find Colonel Mustard and you win, I'm throwing something that I actually don't want to get rid of, but unlike Christopher, I am willing to gamble. And that will be that person. I will add the dead fish. The dead fish, whatever style knife you want to call this. I mean, heck, if you actually wanted to just go into battle with this, can you imagine punching liberals in the face with this? And pedophiles. Kind of, sometimes, a lot of times that's actually one and the same. But, who am I to judge? I mean, how many of those people that went to Epstein Island were a liberal? I'm just asking for a friend. And there is nothing like the Easter celebration. Whew. So if you pick this and you found Colonel Mustard, you get this. Or if you pick that and you get it. Oh my God. The only thing wrong with this picture is she's sitting on a Jeep. I mean, what losers buy Jeeps? Sorry, little buddy. Just kidding. Smile Money says here. Poco says day drinking. Yes, Poco. See, here's this. Oh, really? 2 days in a row? I mean, is it just me, or is that the nicest? See, McLean, you were just asking me about this. This is not. I hate. One of the things I absolutely despise about the VMAX is the stock seat. This one here, that John Solar found, and NIHAP went down and test drove and trailered to Maine for me. That thing just... I had a chance. I had a chance in 1991. Roughly 1992, to spend the better part of a summer on a Yamaha, might even been an 88. Either way, on a Gen 1 VMAX that had everything done to it that Vivian has done to her. It had the Vance and Hines, it had the Stage 1, it had the K&N air filter in it, and the thing just, oh God, it was just such a fucking incredible experience. And it was like, man, was I stupid? I wanted a VMAX, and I saw that FZR 1000. Here's the receipt. I saw that FZR 1000 sitting over in the corner of RJ Sports and Cycle, and I walked right past the VMAX and I purchased the FZR 1000. I don't know. Things happen for a reason. I mean, my experience with the FZR, I still wish I had the FZR 1000. There's no way it could be like a daily driver. It'd be like, I am going to see how many laws that I can break between here and Super 1. I'll be right back. I mean, it'd just be an option for a ride. But then again, Lord knows if I'd use that at all or not. I mean, again, it's like, Miles decides to be a great guy and picks me up a motorcycle, and I put I put three miles on it or something like that in the time that I had it until I sold it. The explanation is when the garage door goes up and you're looking at at least in my heart anyway, any fucking motorcycle, and there's a Yamaha VMAX sitting there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had this conversation with you guys. If I had a chance to get my hands on a Gen 2 VMAX, hell, why not? It's a Gen 2 VMAX. If you're going to own something, you know, the order for owning them, for me, is the Gen 1 and then the Gen 2, and then for the fun of it, get the wow, I like it so much I'm not even remembering the name. The VXR or whatever, 750, the Phaser, Yamaha Phaser, which everybody has always called the VMAX little brother. So imagine having a Phaser, a Gen 1, and a Gen 2. That'd be sweet. If I could only own one of them, I already have exactly what I want. What's for dinner? So yeah, Poco day drinking. Yeah, you know, why not? Of course, now it's going to be interesting. Christine's like, "What? 2 days since Greg's been back and he didn't pop over there?" She goes, I go, "Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked." And she goes, "I'm not. He hated the place so much towards the end. I'm sure he's just letting you do what you got to do to get it done so it get put on the market." No, au contraire. He didn't know that I was still there. He figured last week was the last week I ever had anything to do with it, and he actually had a typical blow up and immature reaction with the guy who actually signs his checks. "I have to work in the fucking cold and Eric's inside in the warm." Hey, if you want to stop over and make a big deal of it, you'll have all the opportunity you need to finish it yourself. And then I guess plan B, plan A was to go looking for another job, but I really like plan B a lot better. Just trying to find fix-it stuff, jobs I can do myself. I really like this one. I mean, I feel comfortable with everything I'm doing, and I'm inside, and it's nice and warm, and it's a sure thing for a little while. But you want to blow the fuck up? I'll show you how to leave. So, it'll be interesting to see. How the hell is that possible? Someone just came in the back door? Does that mean Christine went out the front door and then came in the back door? It's like, please God, don't let it be Matt. I know he's off. Oh, sorry, Matt. I didn't. Yes. She's also not afraid to every now and then have a wardrobe malfunction. It's okay. But Christopher, let me reiterate, if you are going to come and fetch this anytime soon, anytime between now and when I actually take a real job, we could actually go shoot this and breakfast with Mr. Brown. I wonder what options they had planned for sites for this thing, though. You got the big cutout there. You got the drop way down here, like it's gonna be an adjustable site. These are stock, though. David never David never swapped these out. That's why I was like, why did they put Trijicon night sights? I mean, overall, I mean, maybe it is a carry package. It is a nice looking gun. If I would have been able to take all three of David's 1911s off his hand, hell yeah, I would have. It better not be him. Oh God. Please hold. Time for a little top off. Oh, yeah. This 27 says 9th. Really? Then he says, Chicken Boy intro, Burbomi, what the fuck? And a solid.
Fuck your body! Fuck your body! Fuck your body!
Then he says, hurry up, Salty Man, and Multi 357 Man. And then Multi Gunman says, I'm here, finally. And then he says, good buddy. Cool Hair Bastard, sorry, Thumper, but you need to learn to eat the MREs cold. When on the move, you don't get time to warm them up. I'm in my fucking basement, okay? If I need to, I'll fire up the barbecue grill and wait for the briquettes to get ready. Tell me what to do. Hey. We gotta utilize that ice. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, this is weird. I don't like Scotch as a mixed drink. Scotch mixes best with my tongue. How about just a little bit of this? Balcoons. Really? Wow, that's dark in color. Poco, put it in the nuker and save the heater. You know, I was going to ask about that. The inside of the inside of the bags look like foil. So wouldn't that be a bad thing? And it's heating a different way. So if it heats and steams inside, now I'm creating a big set of balloons. Oh, you're gonna go. Oh, you gotta open it first. Okay, so if I could have pulled it off, I could have done the David J. fucking Brown trifecta, and ended up with this one. This one's badass, and this one, which Christopher picked up, which was exactly what he wanted. Him and David are good friends, and he absolutely wanted one of David's guns. The beautiful thing about this one is I do like it just exactly the way it is. This one, I don't remember off the top of my head what sights originally came on here. I think they might have just been a fixed 3-dot white outlined, but this one has David had swapped out. This one is the Dawson Precision Fiber Optics, and this is what was on my Performance Center. I just wanted something that, these, don't get me wrong, if you are not gonna carry and you are just gonna range fun it, these sights are incredible. You get some nice bright overhead light, and these things light up like there's no bitness. But for me, the best of both worlds was to do the Meeper light, or that's a brand name. You were just to go with tritium and the fiber optic, like the True Glow that are on the VP9 non-tactical. I would strive to do those True Glow TFXs on anything that I thought I would carry a lot if they made the sights. I just think they're badass, and now it's kind of like, if I had them, would I take the Heine Specialties straight 8 with the Trijicon vials in them that are on the Performance Center? Yeah, I believe I would. There's just everything is awesome about those, and of course I can't show it to you because the VP9, even though it's on the short list right now, there's a side of me that wants to go donate plasma until I've raised enough money to buy another of the VP9s. The VP9, the regular one, and the tactical are just, especially after I put those set of sights on there, that thing was a tack driver before, but now when you're out at the range and you do this and you get the that. Oh, sorry. I gotta have this. It's almost like you have little tiny battery packs in those, in the sights, especially if they're the fiber optic. But what's nice about that is when there's no more overhead light, they still glow, and they glow very brightly. And they have all sorts of color sequences that you can do. You can do 3 greens, a green and 2 orange. The Dawson Precision are nice, though. I mean, if you're going to have something that you're mainly just going to have as your range gun, you will never, ever be disappointed. Whew. Definitely more octane. Poco? Then Din says, well worth burning one to see if any of the other ones get a chance of working, since should be similar age. Some of the ones in my pack of ones like 5 to 6 years old barely worked enough to make them work fine at least. And Poco says, I think he put both packs on one side. It's better if you sandwich the heater element in the middle. Yes, but you were supposed to have the pack where it was getting water on it. Maybe it works. What the fuck do I know? That's the first time in my entire life that I've ever had a MRE of any kind. I've never sampled any of the shit that I get in the TAC packs. Well, fuck them. In the battle box or the crate club. I think everything I have has all come in a battle box. Those 72-hour meals. Not the same picture. I didn't realize I put multiple pictures in there. Yeah, eventually I'm going to have this seat rebuilt. It's a Corbin, and the piping is all in red, and it doesn't really look like it in this picture. 4-in-1 Kirker. Brand new Dunlop qualifiers. The tire that it showed up on stock, just wanted to put them back. Din says, yeah, well, even though one was touching, it didn't get hot, he said. No, it didn't. And that everyone's going to eating cold MREs during the apocalypse. Stupid people. Apocalypse. Mr. 27, cool can, but I prefer 2 big old cans. She's not the one for you then. Multi-Gunman says to him, I thought you'd be a big old dirty milkers kind of guy. I thought you would be. Mr. Salty says, holy nakedness, naked man. And Mr. 27 says, Poco didn't even get a thank you from Matt. Good on Matt to keep up his reputation. Cold-hearted bastard, I feel insulted. Why, yes, I watched 2 reviews from start to finish. No speeding up, but sometimes rewind for a brew babe. You have to remember that I also have no life. And Smile Money says, sometimes I rewind also, but usually because I do not speak a drunken Matt. Sometimes you need to slow down the speed to figure it out. Hey, no, you can be insulted. The level of dedication. But then again, like I said, I do have some YouTubers that no matter how long or how... Almost bled out, evidently. What's this? It's like every time I go see my dermatologist, they always have to burn or sizzle something off. No, I don't mean to insult anybody. I know off the top of my head, I know at least 4 of you that no matter what I say or where I say it, I get called on it. So there's no way to pull that off without watching from that end all the way to that end. Oh. Their tits get bigger. Poco? Franklin Arms makes a binary trigger for Glock, so I would say no. Poco says the gum is a laxative because MREs plug you up by design. Oh, well, that one didn't. I've been shitting like a fucking. Poco, I've shit so many times since I ate that MRE. I feel like I passed out over at Hector's house. Moisten nose. Oh God, 45 minutes. Bad says, greetings, Captain. Greetings. He's got a, what was it, a screaming orgasm? He has a new video up today. Yeah, he shows everybody how to make a screaming orgasm. Actually looks. I have everything on hand except for what? Really?
This one is called the Screaming Orgasm. Very simple to make, simple ingredients. But first things first, let's get our cocktail glass chilling, because we do want our glass chilled. We're not going to serve this over ice, but we are going to serve it in a cold glass.
I do not have any.
All right. Need a shaker?
I don't think I have any amaretto. I have everything else. It's equal parts vodka, amaretto, Kahlua, and Bailey's. Okay. When that was all done, when you had that completely made bad, you still had plenty of room in the glass. I recommend that it's not 3/4 of a shot of vodka, 3/4 of a shot of amaretto, 3/4 of a shot of Bailey's, and 3/4 of a shot of Kahlua. It should be a full shot. I mean, as far as full shots go, I say send it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not 100% positive, but I'm almost sure I don't have any amaretto, and that would be the one thing. And I'm trying to think of the taste profile to that, and I'm thinking, again, talk about improv. Shit. Problem is, I think the Bailey's is upstairs. And you're supposed to shake it on ice, but most of the shit's cold anyway. Okay. So, equal parts. Standing in for amaretto is Liquor 43. Yeah, I get a guess, okay? I'm not a fucking bartender. And I don't play one on TV. Standing in for Bailey's is chocolate liqueur. Standing in for vodka is pickle vodka. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, oh my God, no. See what I mean? No, and his ice didn't have any glass in it. His glass didn't have any ice in it because he shook one out. So, there you go. There's 3 different levels of alcohol. Granted, I improvised with two things, so obviously the taste profile is going to be completely different. Mainly because I'm too lazy to go upstairs and grab the Baileys, which was my Christmas present from Michelle. She's so much better than Mike. She's got something in her eye. Bad. I actually do want the whole shit show for 2 hours. No comment on my sanity. Okay, I apologize. Well, you're going to get more than an hour today. Cold-hearted bastard says Frank 7 F7. F7 is a hit. And that one is sunk. So as of right now, we got EMT with 2, Mike with 1, Cobra with 1, and Phil, two-hearted bastard, has 3. Din, at least you learned some items would probably be bad, but some might be fine depending on if you get food poisoning or not. And that ration heater might not work either, so if you want it hot, you gotta boil your own water. Yeah, that's why I kind of just went green on this. It was only because I ended up with an opportunity I had to take a phone call. I didn't have to, but I did. And yeah, if I would have just brought down the container and boiled some water with the camp stove, I would have had better end results, because I could have put all of the packets in there right down to the cheese sauce. Food poisoning? I'm not saying that I got food poisoning, but I mean, it tasted just fine. I just can tell you in the last 24 hours I'm getting frequent flyer miles in on the old throne. Smile Money? Yes. You did read Poco's comment, so they did not delete it in time. YouTube fed up with plus 1 Poco. Fed up, period, plus 1 Poco. Jolson on the right video, that's weird, says Dork 3. D3. D3 is in this. Okay, Jolson. I don't know what plan you're working under, but like the goal would be to. He's like D3. Let me see. What did he have there? D3. He could be in search of nothing but ships. But you definitely have to nail down a ship and then go looking for Colonel Mustard. Smile Money, damn, I thought you were going to eat sealable blubber. After all, it's peelable. Yeah. It's peelable unless you've had some kind of an injury, and then it's knifeable. Oof. Bad. If things really go to shit, I wonder how many people will go through a year's MRE in about a week. Mama, he says, I wonder how many will starve trying to read through the directions and opening all the separate packages. Both of those are completely plausible. What the hell? I have a eyelash firmly ensconced in my readables. Smile Money says, I can't believe Matt has an opinion on every topic. I love how he was so proud and felt special that Palmetto State Armory sends him sales flyers twice a day. Please, no one tell him. Matt is just a special preferred customer. Yeah, you know. Yeah, there's that. Color me shocked. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Multi-Gunman says, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I think I like it. Mr. 27 says beer. And then Sharky says, those are the best parties one stumbles upon and crashes. Ah, the 1990s. EMT says, what the Chuck kind of intro was that? Cobra says, rest in peace, MRE. Then Cobra says, F6. Huh. F6 is a miss. EMT says F6 and...
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
2 in a row, back to back. He probably tapped at the same moment, maybe. McLean, every time Matt is there, he leaves and doesn't hear my comment. That depresses me. Sharky says, suck it up, Buttercup. Matty Poo is just a rebel like that. McLean, Eric, we need to go on a weekend vacation, hun. Remember apple picking in Santa Barbara? McLean, Moon River. Yeah. Didn't we already see her today? McLean, I watch all of it, Eric. Every show to the natural conclusion. If that makes me wrong, then baby, I don't want to be right. Matt Davis, the cowbell needs more Matt. Or this cowbell needs more Matt. Then he says, yep. She's about to show us the man behind the curtain. Matt Davis says...
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Jolson says only Biden voters hate cowbell. Ring the cowbell.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
In 3. In 2. In 1. Jolson, how sad is it that watching you struggle to make an MRE is such riveting entertainment versus the dribble that they put out on TV nowadays? Hey, I'm not sure that was a fucking insult or a compliment. Fucking trucker boy. Jolson, or maybe I'm just easily entertained. Yeah, okay.
Warning, warning,
Come on,
bullshit.
you have fake news. Okay, you fake news. Fake news.
That was bullshit.
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude. You're fake news.
Jolson says I watch at 2 times speed. In other words, you're under the Stephen Bush mentality. Miss 27 says dark brew. Then he says bitter dark brewbomi. Then he says the brewbomi show isn't over till the last brew tit is shown. Sharky on the wrong one says catching up, I hope. Then he says SH outro robbery and found myself down there in the dark to a few times. Made it through though, this one. On to the next. Let's see how far I get. You know, I saw that they did that. I was gonna reuse the end, but nobody up until you now made a comment that it got robbed. Sharky, I'm one of those senile ones. Now you know why I keep watching up for days on end. The reviews run lengthy because you complete them. Then he says, echo.
That is such fake news.
No, he said it. He says echo. Echo 8.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
And I know what you're looking for. Echo E8 is a miss. And then he says, SH, hey, I made it. And that concludes today's episode of Regular Time. Holy shit. Oh, okay. J a whole bunch of times on the wrong video. Where am I going to put heavy bots of lead? I really am not, surprisingly. I am not digging this one. That heavy black licorice, and then kind of going on almost a bitter finish. No, I'm glad that NIHOP did not send me 2 of these. Cocoa and vanilla. I'm surprised that it doesn't give more credit for the now that it's warming up, it's getting instead of a bitterness, it's getting almost a vinegar flavor in there, like black licorice vinegar. This was really good though. Have some more of my spicy snack crackers. Spicy Cheez-Its. Crackers do not do well in a plastic MRE package. Because like over half of it ends up looking like that. Okay. So where would I put this? I'd give this a 4. Jay at Elite Ammunition says, I hoard brass. Well, if I come down to visit you, I will make your brass dreams come true. Then he says, oh, and I'm making stuff for the Rock. Match grade trigger with a pre and over travel adjustments. Oh. I do stand by what I said though. I'm willing to trade the I'm really willing to trade the Taurus .57 for the Smith & Wesson. I'm willing to trade the one that I have for the Smith & Wesson. But oh, so Jay, when you hear me say this, would you rather have the Smith & Wesson 5.7 or the Rock? Jay, Matt, you're way wrong. Dozens of guys have been busted for FA due to the gun malfunctioning. And he would know. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Poco said, we've come to the end. Din says, you also learned that ain't big enough for both you to share one a day. Laugh out loud. Maybe rationing and being malnourished, you could do one a day each. Yeah, it's definitely not 2 meals. Definitely not. Then take a sip of Cheese Sauce Club. Well, I can take a shot of some high octane. Jolson, the Two-Hearted Sunny Slopes Club needs more cowbell. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And Smile Money says, cheers, clubbers. Wow. Wow. You're from Holland? Salty says, double the naked, double the happiness. Sharky says, cheers, clubbers, 3 minutes ago. Oh my God, you're up late. And Jay from Elite Ammunition on the right video says, Jay at 1 hour, 1 minute and 39 seconds. Yes, there are those that stay to the end. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, tomorrow is wetness. It's wetness day. Yeah. We will see you tomorrow. And hopefully I have no really good stories of anybody popping over to my job. Cheers.
Titties and babe.